Hello again, welcome to another installment of RC Bashers. So today I got a little project I'm working on. I thought I would show everyone real quick. Basically I'm installing a set of RPM two-stage shock pistons in my Traxxas big bore shocks. It says right on the website that these do not fit, and they are correct, they do not fit, but they will fit if I have anything to say about it. So I've looked around on the internet, I found a few different reviews, you know, I'm creeping lots of different forums and stuff, so I'm gonna show everyone here the best method possible for fitting these to their big bores. I'm not gonna go through and explain how these work or any of that, as I don't have too much time, as YouTube limits the video length, or they'll make me split it up, anyway, so I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet. Comes with all the paperwork and everything that you can go through on your own and read through, understand how they work. I'm installing the green set, which are the heavy. I got a roll cage and all the metal CVDs, and basically my truck will be pushing 8 pounds when I'm done with it, or probably more. So I need these badly. So the first step you got to do is break your shocks down, get the shock shafts out. Now, only take off the bottom E-clip. Leave the top one alone. Do not take it off. So, as you can see, I've sanded this down. You need to make this fit. Here's an assembled one. Sorry, I don't have the E-clip on the bottom. This is the one. It's finished. Sorry. So E-clip's on the top. As you can see, it sits nicely. This is allowed to move freely. It's not binding on it. I can slide it up and down. That's important. Very important. So you need that E-clip to fit nice and smoothly in the top. That's probably the most important thing. Then, well, one of the most important things. So how I did that, like I said, just take the bottom E-clip off. You'll end up with just the shaft with E-clip on the top. And my Dremel. I used the sandpaper. You could use a cutting wheel disc. I did try that for the first one. One of these. I found it takes off a little too much too fast. Plus, I need these to sand down the pistons themselves. So I find the sandpaper works pretty well. This is pretty coarse grit sandpaper. It's probably around an 80 or 100. So sand it down and test fit it. Basically, these come in pairs. So assemble the pair. And, sandwich them together properly as they go, and basically sand your E-clip down, do a couple passes on it, slide it in, slide the set up and down, make sure they're not binding on your E-clip at all. Once you get that set up correctly, then clip the E-clip on the bottom, and then now you need to sand the shock piston down just a hair to slide inside the shock body. Now, I found the best way to do this, and it's actually a genius method. I found another user on YouTube. I'll post his name right now. And he showed a method which is genius. It works amazing. So I'm going to duplicate this method for you guys right now. Take a Dremel, exactly with this coarse grit sandpaper. You get to this stage of the shock setup. Flip your Dremel on, make sure it's facing like this, to the right. I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, it would work opposite. But essentially, I can't remember which way this spins towards me or whatever, but so it spins away from me. So this here is going to spin towards me. So essentially, you get it going. I got mine set to about 2,000-3,000 RPM, something like that. And also between a 1 and a 2, so pretty low setting. You want to take off an even amount all the way around. You don't want to just and put a big freaking divot in the side of it, right? So when you send it, clean it all up, get it all done, you basically hold it fairly firm in your hand, but not super tight, but, firm grip. Get the Dremel on and spinning, and then you just touch this. Immediately, the piston will start spinning. It'll spin it in your hand, assuming you're not gripping it too tightly. Just try and hold this straight and square to the sandpaper, and it'll spin. You'll watch it. Just go, let it go around maybe 2 times. And it's going to happen pretty quickly. Maybe takes about 4 or 5 seconds or something like that. It's pretty quick. It'll go right around. As soon as that happens, test fit it. If it's a little bit tight, let it go one more revolution around, pull it off, test it, keep doing that until you get it the way you want it. This works perfectly as it takes off an even layer of plastic all the way around as it allows it to spin. So basically go through that for all 4 shocks and you are done, my friend. Reassemble the shocks. I'm going to use like a 70 weight oil. Basically how these work, they allow you to run a thicker weight oil and have it perform like a thinner weight oil. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how these work. I will post some comments probably on your screen right about now, letting you know how I thought they performed during my phase of testing. If you have any questions or comments regarding this installation or any input you would like to give other users, please feel free to leave it below. If you like the video, just go ahead and crush that thumbs up button below you there. Helps me out, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.